With diverse flora and fauna, magnificent natural landscapes, and an ecological biosphere that supports life, this wondrous planet is our earthly home. From our animal co-inhabitants to the lush rainforests and life-giving soil, we cherish all these as gifts from the Creator. It is a common theme in the world's major faiths that during our temporary stay here, we should be good stewards of Mother Earth. Throughout the years, Supreme Master Ching Hai has shared the message of leading a balanced life while following a spiritual path. Not only must we nourish our spirits, but we share the responsibility to care for nature and our fellow beings. In light of recent scientific evidence stressing the grave state of our planet caused by climate change, Supreme Master Ching Hai affirms the important message she has noted for over the past 2 decades. We must be vegetarian, meaning an animal-free diet, and practice sustainable living. Today we present to you Supreme Master Ching Hai's discussion on climate change titled Leading a Virtuous Lifestyle in Accord with the Law of Love via video conference with Supreme Master Television staff in Los Angeles, California, USA on July 31st, 2008.
Hi, Master.
Hey, ¿cómo va?
Muy bien, gracias.
Muy bien.
Sí, sí.
Yo también.
Sí, eres muy guapa, guapísima, maestra.
Eres muy guapa.
Gracias.
Okay. Pregunta.
With each update, you have informed us of more and more good progress in the world's awakening. Time has been gained and more people are becoming vegetarian. Nevertheless, as Mother Teresa once said, in this life, we cannot do great things. We can only do small things with great love. By walking one step, it seems a merciful heaven is taking 100 steps toward us, to meet us. Is this so, Master?
It is. It is like that. Otherwise, how else? You experience this in your life already. How else can we just turn around a few degrees and then we became so wise and so brilliant, see the light of heaven, hear the sound of music of heavenly sphere, and feel such a bliss in our life when we have not meditated all that long, some only even a couple of years or a couple of months, see the change taken in their life is enormous and incredible. Heaven does come down to meet us if we are walking up to meet heaven's standard. What I told you always is the truth. And if everyone could realize this, you see, and walk the baby steps, actually only one step, one very important step that decides the fate of our planet. That is the vegetarian step. Everything else will come to us unasked. If we are merciful, we will beget mercy. The universal law never fails. We must become vegetarian. All the inhabitants of the planet should heed this one and only advice that I could give with all my heart. That is to be vegetarian. Be vegan, it would be better. But vegetarian is already very good. And vegan is even the best.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you.
Some of the benefits of a vegetarian diet: lower blood pressure, lower cholesterol levels, reduce type 2 diabetes, prevent stroke conditions, reverse atherosclerosis, reduce heart disease risk 50%, reduce heart surgery risk 80%, prevent many forms of cancer, stronger immune system, increase life expectancy up to 15 years, higher IQ, conserve up to 70% clean water,
save over 70% of the Amazonian rainforest from clearance for animal grazing,
a solution for world hunger,
free up 3,433 million hectares of land annually, free up 760 million tons of grain every year, half the world's grain supply,
consume 2/3 less fossil fuels than those used for meat production,
reduce pollution from untreated animal waste, Maintain cleaner air.
Save 4.5 tons of emissions per US household per year.
Stop 80% of global warming.
Plus more.
Hello, Master.
Hello.
Master, the animals must feel sad because many of their species are being forced to leave the corners of the biosphere, as they cannot adapt quickly enough to the changes. We hope that we can ask for their forgiveness. From their perspective, what are their hopes and wishes for the Earth at this time?
They just feel sorry for human beings, as they know where they are going, but most humans don't. They do love life like we do, but they are not that attached to it the way humans are. They are not very afraid of death. It's just the natural reaction that they want to live. But if they have to die, they die, because they know they're going back to where they came from, which is heaven. That's why they are always satisfied in any circumstance. They know life here and hereafter, and they know their maker. They wish the human race can see what they see, know what they know, and stop all this madness centering around temporary time on earth and focus more on life eternal. They wish the earth be saved, but it's not about saving the planet, but about human returning to virtuous life and compassionate heart. And all things will be all right. They know that. Then the earth will be saved if people are compassionate as a byproduct. If we live according to the law of love, all things will be all right. The animals know that. And they would really wish human understand this concept, the only concept that matters, the concept of love.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you.
Hello, Master. In the past few years, with Heaven's grace, the majority of the world's consciousness has reached to third level, as revealed by Master. Does this mean it is in their nature to more easily adopt a more noble and compassionate way of life, namely a vegetarian diet? Thank you.
Yeah, it should be, but because the majority are still in a low third level, that means bordering second level, still in a destructive border, and it's easily still for them to get influenced by the destructive nature on the second level. You see, if you are at the border, for example, border between Iran and Iraq, you are Iranian and you are in a border. Sometimes the war of Iraq can influence you. You can hear the cannon, or you can hear the shooting, or sometimes you can even see the refugees running toward the border and get stuck there or cannot go to Iran, for example, like that, or you see dead body while you are walking around at the border. Your mood and your lifestyle can still be influenced by the war in Iraq, even though your country is at peace. It's like that with the people.